welcome back to My Cup of TV with Jenny,
JD,
Erin.
Hi, Kat.
So back with more SHINee. You did this.
I did, sorry.
Put that in my head. And what we're watching from SHINee.
Partly just because we're not doing it in any particular order or anything, but it's partly just obviously ones that I love and comments, things like that. This is awesome. This is called Lucifer. It's an absolute jam. I love this song. Now the song itself is talking about their love interest. Your love is like Lucifer, as in Lucifer obviously was an angel and then said better to rule in hell than serve in heaven, so left and became, so it's a fallen angel basically, and it's about the toxic dangerousness of love. If you love something that's not good for you but you can't help it, you can't resist it, obviously Lucifer, the devil, is all temptation or things like that, so it's all around that.
Is it saucy? Your face makes it sound like it's saucy.
It's the video
saucy. This is just a nice video. It's just everyone just looks so good. And also they won an award for this, for their choreography. So this came out in 2010.
Okay.
So this is 11 years ago. Yeah. Some things about SHINee, with them being a band that set the bar so high that other K-pop groups were like, damn, if we're going to survive, we need to up our game. And this is one of the, like the choreo, they always sing live, things like that, like their vocals are brilliant. And this is just a really cool example of, in 2010, how good they were doing it. So it's just a really good jam. So don't even ask the question of how old we were then, how old they were. I don't care. They all look hot and it's okay. It's fine.
When did they debut again?
2008.
So I'm putting Taemin at around 18, 19.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, he does look younger, and he's got very distinctive style in this in this.
I don't know the way
video.
you're saying that with a smile, which is why I need to know how old he is.
I don't know. He must be probably about 18.
Something 10 years ago.
Probably about 18.
Was this after?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Because they're so cute in that.
Oh, let me double check the year of Hello. Gosh. So this, sorry. This Hello came out October 2010. This came out in July 2010. So same year, which is amazing that you say that, because actually Mino they do look similar, but the stylizing on this song is so different.
That doesn't add up.
So it gives you a completely different flavour.
That doesn't add up for me, because I swear in Hello he was like 16 or something.
I think 17.
Taemin.
So he might be 17
young.
Might be 17 here.
He looks so young in Hello.
He doesn't look as young in this as he does in Hello. I think the cutesy concept of Hello really emphasised that. But yeah, no, he's still young in this, but he brings it with his dancing and that. So yeah.
I also like to think, like, if I think about the age I was,
we would have been younger too.
That happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it feels weird we're watching it now.
Yeah,
obviously, this is like 11 years old, but yeah, we would have been way younger too. So yes, we would have way younger. So
way
it's fine.
younger. Okay,
but this is an absolute jam. Obviously, whenever you come across them, we discover, like with Stray Kids and whatnot, we always get that song to be able to add it to our playlist, and this is an absolute jam. It just lifts me up. It makes me move.
You knew straight off the bat that there was no like deliberation. You're like, this is the song. Do you want? Let's do one. Yep, this one we're doing it.
Yeah, this is a tune.
So please remember to like, comment and subscribe. In the comments, which SHINee song would you recommend next? I've heard of Replay. It's been mentioned a lot.
Replay's
because that's like a big one.
Replay's their debut song, yeah.
I want Atlantis because I saw a picture and
you're not ready
she
for
won't
Atlantis.
let me have it. But
Oh, sorry.
Let's revolt.
Update, obviously, since we've been delving into SHINee and you've been like leading and doing your homework on Stray Kids. Yes, I have done more homework on SHINee and I've watched every single MV. So you're not ready for Atlantis. Oh my god.
So this will be
so
original 5 members.
Yes.
Oh. And
Jonghyun looks good.
Oh, yeah.
He looks good. He's your
arms, Kat. There are arms in this MV. Yeah. So right now you've had Get Your Number. Oh, Don't Call Me. Get Your Number and Hello. So
backwards.
This is yeah.
Should be Hello, Can I Get Your Number? Then Don't Call Me.
Wait, if we only had 3.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Only 3.
I feel like I've been here quite a while.
We had Taemin.
Advice. Yeah. He's got some other solos. They're all on the list. I promise you.
Mino
so
solo.
Good. Yeah, Mino solo. Onu solo.
Oh.
Keys new solo. Bad Love is so good.
It's because I've been spending a lot of time on their Instagram account. Is why I feel like they've been around longer.
I feel like you know them more than just 3 videos.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Quick SHINee bias check. Taemin.
Mino and Jonghyun.
I've not yet selected, but
And they're all my records. Oh my god.
Onyu and Mino are.
Yeah.
They're not front rows, yeah. Mino is them.
Just to let you know, this doesn't have any English subs, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh no,
I think back in the day they didn't have.
concentrate watching
But
the
yeah, no, that's
lyrics.
it. You don't have to. Just see what vibes it gives you and just enjoy, basically.
Okay.
The hair.
The hair is so 2010.
I thought I saw a Mohican for a minute.
Love the dancing. Guyliner. The guyliner.
Has he got wings on the back of his?
No, it's just
Oh.
fur.
Having fun, please. Really? They look so young. Oh. Oh. I'm just in shock. Is his back there?
Yes.
Oh god. Come on, Jamie. So 2010, isn't it? Oh god.
Believe that they're like that's the same as hello.
I know, right?
That blows my mind. I mean, I know it is,
Pretty
but
cutesy to that, but
Well, I find it amazing that that's the same people doing, like, being so suave in your number. You can see how much they grew up.
Yeah. And I know, like, Kat made a really good point the other week when you were saying you feel like we've been spoiled by BTS, and in a way we have, but it's almost like if you take that and think of that, I think that was in 2010, and obviously there's a dance practice for that, you can see the full choreo, and it's so good the way they move as a unit and then individually, but without dances like that, the groups of today wouldn't be doing what they are now. So it's, do you know what I mean? I know it's not, and when we look at a dance practice of BTS, you're like, oh, okay, like it is a little, but that was then, and it's still awesome. They make it look so easy.
The one that's so SHINee, I feel like is much more low budget. Like their videos aren't. Yeah. It's just like one set sort of thing. It's not.
Well, that's what I mean. It's so 2010, but you can see like the graphics as well. It's so nostalgic. Like there were fancy cars in the background and some graphics on the screen.
It felt very dated for me, the look and everything.
But that makes it more enjoyable for me. That's why I'm watching it. I'm like so excited because I don't know. I just think it's so enjoyable. It's like from 2010, but
I'd love to see what the K-pop groups, other K-pop groups of 2010 were doing as well to get like a good like obviously idea. I don't know why. Who had like really shaved hair and it just came over the key? Yeah. Right. Oh, my hair's gone crazy. Don't know why, but then some of like the gold outfits and the cut of things as well. I got real like pharaoh vibes.
Ooh.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It was like the gold and like
Egyptian.
And as well because part of the dance move, I don't know what that would have anything to do with anything about it, but and it was even who had the back out? Was it Taemin?
Jonghyun had his back out.
Yeah, even like the cut of that at the front as well, just
Egyptian. I guess.
I don't know if that
picking
was
up bits. Yeah,
I got like spaceman vibes.
I got space vibes from like what Mino had on,
but then also it was so many different things, and oh my god, the really really long hair and
Taemin, yeah.
Like the thing is, Jake used to have really really long hair like that, didn't he?
Like, so he obviously had his hair long there and then cut it off for Hello. So
I felt like was reading down the lyrics, so I didn't really understand too much of what the song was about. It did feel very loud. Like it was very full all the way through, and I'm not sure I caught what the hook was.
The more when you listen to it more,
It could have been though, because when we think of SHINee, if you think of Your Number being a like slow seduction type, and then Hello being like a cutesy, that was much more being hard hitting. So it probably felt loud.
Yeah, and that's a different.
Don't Call Me comes in very loud when it starts, doesn't it?
But that's a different hard hitting to maybe what we are used to. For then that may have been. We always have to think about we're looking at things through a different.
There's almost a slight bit of EDM in that song as well. The electro thing on the voices and that, and the auto tune that they're using as an instrument. Yeah, but that's honestly, once you start listening to that, you won't be able to get it out of your head. It's such a tune. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I have to admit that one didn't hit me instantly the way that Don't Call Me and Your Number did.
Well, Don't Call Me, it hits everyone. And Mino walks in with his abs.
I have to say, I didn't like the styling, the outfits and the hair. But again, would I have liked it in 2010? I might have then.
Knowing them of like what I've seen of them now and everything, I wouldn't, obviously, it doesn't feel like them, but it was a very very stylized video in order to stand out from the others. Do you know what I mean? And I know we've spoken about this before of that. I mean, even if we look at BTS when they first started, they were very very specifically stylized for a reason, and they had to stand out.
Yeah, and when they first start, and again they're still young, they're finding themselves as a person, let alone within a group and as an artist.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot more following what you're told to wear and told to do your hair, and experimentation, it's...
Yeah, absolutely. SHINee have said that up until I think possibly about 2015 when Key became their stylist, because Key really loves fashion and that, so he's now their official stylist for their concerts and their videos and everything. Up until then, SHINee have said that not all of their videos are like their favourites and things like that, because they were very much told what to wear.
Yeah.
I mean, again, you can't knock it, because obviously if it got them to where they are now, then that's great. But yeah, they have said, like, obviously there's been choices and stylistic things in the past that they wouldn't have chosen, but they were told what to do.
But again, I picked all my own clothes, and I will still look back at what I wore a week ago and go, oh, what was I thinking?
Sometimes it's nice to be like, well, I wouldn't have chosen that, but someone else did it.
Yeah.
So it's their fault!
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to do that.
We have no one to blame ourselves.
Exactly.
That's true. Yeah.
I loved it. It had, this is terrible to say for it being 2010, but it was quite nostalgic. Sure, because I'm like,
that's what I mean. You look at it and you're like, I can see,
I can see those bits.
Just with the graphics, and you're like, this is so an MV from 2010. Yeah.
But do you know what? Even the
bit of CGI in their early days.
I mean, like I said, the choreo was good. They sounded great, the vocals, but they had an air about them of being young.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Of like the way, again, we've said it with BTS, like they're trying that bit harder
They're
than
hungry.
Yeah, than when they're older, they don't need to, because they know who they are, they know what they're doing, and
if we look at like we've got the thumbnails up on the screen,
and because your number hit hard.
Yeah. Well, if you look at your number, we can imagine that that's almost like what we said with BTS's more recent stuff. It's almost like they're slightly relaxed, because they are owning it in themselves, and they know, and they're not comfortable, but they've established themselves, so now they're enjoying it and whatnot. Whereas Lucifer is a bit like when we saw Boy in Love from BTS, like they're very, very hungry, very in your face, because they had to make that impression.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's why obviously like Atlantis is a very much more recent one, and it's just like, oh my god, that's good.
Gimme.
That's good. Oh no, you have to go.
What I will say is that might not be my favourite. It might grow on me.
Yeah, it's not mine, but I don't want to judge it until I've heard it a few more times.
No, it's fine.
But
even if it's not, it's totally cool.
That video is 11 years ago, and we are still talking about we're just meeting them now, and how much of an achievement is that? So do you know what? Props to them, because I can't imagine. And 11 years of thinking of new sounds, new music, new stuff, just everything. That is amazing.
And from what I'm seeing in K-pop, the amount of work and content they put out, to be doing that for 11 years. And I'm assuming they've all done military service. If Taemin's the last one doing it now. To do that and still be around.
Yeah. No, I don't think Jonghyun ever did. But no, I think in total now, so they've been out since 2008, so this was 11 years ago, but they've been out for like 14 years now?
That is
15 years.
I think that's quite a long lifespan for a band, isn't it?
Especially what a lot of people with the West would say a boy band.
Yeah.
You don't get that long.
That did feel boy banding.
Yeah. But that's what I mean, that's what I just love it.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a boy band. I've always loved boy bands.
I was sitting with the phone, I was like, oh, the boy band's doing it for me.
And that was the vibe at the time, and I love it.
Okay. And I don't know why, the MV wasn't what I expected. It's because of the name Lucifer. I immediately thought of like Black Swan vibes. Oh. For the kind of like wings and black.
They do have that, but in another video. Okay. And I will say this, is that, and I don't know when it came in or whatnot, or who started doing it, but BTS obviously are very, very good at having lots of hidden meanings and overarching stories in their videos, and, you know, why is this stylistic choice? It's for a very specific reason. A lot of K-pop videos, either the concept they're going for in the MV does not match the song. It was just chosen because it was visually good and it was interesting. And there's no overarching theme or whatnot. So there are quite, sometimes when I see K-pop videos, especially older ones, where it doesn't quite make any sense. And you're just like, why?
And then you read the lyrics, you're like, that doesn't...
No, but it's just literally on face value. You're like, oh, okay, I'll just enjoy it then. So, no idea.
I'm excited to like listen to that and then see... Because I trust you if you're saying it's a good song and it will get...
Yeah, because it literally got stuck in my head. Because I remember the first time I saw it, I listened to it, because I remember I said I had their songs before I watched the MVs, and it just grew on me and grew on me and grew on me more and more and more. So I was slightly biased, because by the time I watched the MV, I already loved the song anyway. Yeah, but it does grow on you. It does,
So that was SHINee Lucifer. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.